would like to put it like this, that yes, good or bad, you find it in every field actually. There are good and good people and bad people in every field. So it will depend actually, and moreover, most importantly, as I always mention, that you go to an authentic place. It is very important where the pathologist is there available to talk, and you can have a word with him or her. That's very important.
Yeah.
And yes, mistakes can happen everywhere. It is just human to error. It's just human to error.
Yeah.
So it's human. Although in medical fields we definitely try and make an effort not to make a mistake, because we are dealing with human lives.
Yes.
There is actually no space for errors. But still, no matter how hard you try, there can be a mistake. A simple error like the name can go wrong, or maybe your age goes wrong. So that is acceptable actually. A typing error, things like that. So you should in any problem actually. My suggestion is always go back to your to the place from where you have got the report. Immediately go back to the place. So right and wrong, at least talk to them. That is it possible? Let them explain. Let them explain what had happened. So good or bad, it's a very difficult situation to judge. But yes, you should always go to an authentic place and avoid middlemen. You know where a test is done. You know where a test is done. At least try to find out who's doing the job. Instead of going to your nearby chemist and giving a blood sample in the chemist's shop, please go to a laboratory, go to an authentic place where the test is done, and then give your sample.
Yes.
So that way, a lot of confusion is avoided, and you get genuine reports. So a lot depends upon us also.
Right.
When you go to a proper laboratory where the test is done, many a times, maybe the illiterate people from rural areas, they actually don't know. They have landed up in the process of making things cheap. You have landed up actually shelling out some extra bucks. Yes. You have actually not made things cheaper, but maybe if you go to the proper place, at least no matter how underprivileged you are, you know that a test is not done in the chemist shop, and you know that a test is not done in the quacks place. You know that a blood test needs to be done in the laboratory. So just go to the nearby laboratory.
Yes.
And see how, talk to a doctor at least. So it's very unfortunate that some people are making a fortune out of the underprivileged class just because of their ignorance. Just because of their ignorance. It's an unfortunate situation, but it is like that. And unless we make our people aware, Zen & Co has taken this very good approach, I feel. So of reaching out to the mass, reaching out to the mass on the correct way to go for a diagnosis is very important. It's really nice that you have approached a pathologist today, because this is like a playback singing. It's our subject is so many times like playback singing. Don't know the singer. You just know you enjoy the music outside.
Yes.
But many a times you don't bother to know who has sang the song actually. So it's very important actually. You know the singer also.